Well, hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the Book Business Boss Consulting, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. And I know you're asking, what in the world is she going live on a Saturday night? Well, I have something to talk about. I'm not going to be that long. I'm not waiting on people to join. You just come on in, hear the replay, share it with your friends, but I just have something to talk about really briefly, and I'm just gonna go for it. So I know I'm late, and I know the day is nearly done. And if you're like me, you getting ready to get ready for this evening, go to bed, and the next day and the next week. But I could not let this day go by because something that has impacted my life so greatly over time, and just which is technology. I think that's one of the things Brian Royston said he liked about me is because I was into technology as much as he was. So, for the technology nerds out there, hey, you never know. That might be the reason and the way you get your husband. I'm just putting it on out there. But today is National Technology Day. I'll post a graphic in a little bit, but it's National Technology Day. Something that has really transformed my life, the way I do everything. I fell in love with it years ago. And even though the majority of my working career was in books and libraries and still is in books and libraries and all that good stuff, I love technology. I know what it can do. I'm moving slow with AI. I'm not moving slow because I'm afraid of it. I just want to make sure that I'm legal and everything is, and I'm learning so much, and there's so much out there. Good, bad, ugly, but I'm keeping up with it. I know it's out there. I know what it can do, and I'm looking forward to finding even more ways to utilize it. So it's National Technology Day. So I'm going to just give you like, 4 or 5 tips, and then we're going to keep moving. So, number one, we're at the recording of this. We're still kind of at the beginning of the year. It is recording of this. It's January 6th, 2024. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. 2024. So, one of the first things that I do, and I've seen tons of posts of this on social media, it's something I do really kind of 2 or 3 times a year, really kind of monthly, weekly, quarterly, but really annually. And then, of course, again at June, I do kind of a reflect and a review and a refuel for what's to come. I do take some downtime. It's usually not announced publicly. I'm just kind of doing it. I'm taking extra naps. Come away from my computer when I want to. I jump. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship. But sometimes you do have to take downtime. But you need to determine what are your wants versus your needs, because that's really kind of number one. What do you want, and what do you need? What do you actually want, and what do you actually need to move forward? And then that will determine what you spend your money on, what you spend your research time on, and what is what you need a need right now, and then what is a need that you have for in the future. Like, what are you actually going to need in the future? So that really takes some time. I know people have classes out. I have a class coming up too, but people have classes. People have, woo, they're just bummer. They got planners. They got, vision boards, and all that. Take some time to do nothing but sing. Not sing. Sync your life with where you're going. Not sing. Well, you can sing too, but just take some time to reflect, to quiet. Even if it's 15 minutes in the morning, even if it's an hour before you go to bed, even if it's journaling on Sunday evening after church, after you've taken your nap, get your journal out. I mean, I still have pens and I still have notebooks on my desk, just like I did, and have computer, desktop, backup, server, the whole 9 yards. But I still write down notes and make notes for myself. So journaling, of course, is always, that's how I started writing books. But journaling is always a way for you to just kind of get your thoughts down on paper. And you need to determine that. You need to start doing that. I mean, I have always been a shopper, always loved clothes, like looking nice. I didn't care what size I was. I wanted to be cute. I wanted to look nice. But then I had to realize, okay, my wardrobe's good. I got basic wardrobe and that's all on lock. But what do I need for my business? What do I need for my life? What do I need for my career? What do I need for my side hustle? What do I need for just things that I really enjoy, that hopefully will provide a stream of income. I just caution you because I've worked. I answered the phone for my dad when I was 9 years old. I have worked pretty much my entire life. I've retired from teaching, but I haven't retired. Y'all know that. I work constantly. But my thing is that always have, my dad always taught me, always have something that you can sell legally and morally, come on, and ethically, but always have your gift makes room for you and make you be. Everybody has been given a gift. Everybody's got a gift. What, how you use it, what you do with it, if you unwrapped it, developed it, took it to school, whatever you did with it. Everybody has been given a gift, and that gift should help you become profitable, have you a means of income besides just working for someone else. Now, I've had a job since I was like 16 years old. I started answering the phone for my dad at 9. Scarborough, Louisville, can I help you? So I've always worked. I'm like your typical workaholic. So I've always had multiple things. When I got to high school at 14, I could type 80 words a minute, and that was on the manual. Now you know I'm a bad girl. So therefore, I've always had a means of being able to generate income. I encourage you all to do that. I don't encourage anybody to quit a job. Don't ever quit a job until you have another better one, something else to go, something other to do. But I always tell you, have a little stash, have a little hustle, something that your job doesn't have to know nothing about, but always have a little stash, always have a little hustle, because they can't hardly manipulate you if you always got a savings, if you always got an investment, always got something. That's just my freebie throwing in. Has nothing to do with technology, but that's just my freebie that I want to bless the people with whenever you listen to this. Always have your own hustle, something that you do. I don't care if it's you sell jewelry for paparazzi. I don't care if you selling makeup for Mary Kay and all the products they have to offer. Always got you something. They always used to do Avon, the Avon lady. They was always working full time and they always got a hustle on the side. But determine what are the things that you want versus the thing that you need. And you cannot always have just one thing that you do. There's the main things that I do, but you always diversify. So reflect. So take some time to do that. Okay. It's for those of you who are joining, only going to on the replay. Today is National Technology Day. Just in case you didn't know, just in case nobody else went live, Julia Royston's going live and talk about it. All right. Then so take some time to reflect. That's really kind of number one. Number two, get you a good working phone. I'll say it again. Did you get you a good working phone? I put you some business apps on there. Have some ways to get money. Cash App, send an invoice, take a note, to be able to do some multiplicity things just on your phone. Now that is my major investment. That's a huge thing for me. If I'm not going to do nothing else, I got to keep my technology and my phone working because I can do a world of things just on my phone. I can get my email on my phone. I can share graphics. I can create graphics in Canva in a matter of minutes. Something I've forgotten, something I can do a graphic on a dime because I have Canva on my phone. I have invoices on my phone. I have my bank statements on my phone. I have things on my phone to be able to do a business. When we go, we got batteries to go along with the phones so that just in case I don't have the funds to be able to pay for electricity, when you do major events, they require that you buy electricity. You might be able to run up on and plug your phone in somewhere. But baby, in the major events where the plugs is too far, you got to make sure you have battery backups. We'll talk about backups in a minute. So number one, kind of reflect. Determine what you need, what you want. And then it'll determine what you spend your time doing and where you spend your money. Yeah, keep overhead. Make sure your lights is on. Hello. Make sure your babies is fed and you got the bare necessities. But do you really need them shoes? Do you really need that extra bag? You got plenty of bags. You got plenty of clothes. Oh, you need some technology. You need to be able to set up a laptop. You need something. You can start with a Chromebook, but Chromebooks is limited sometimes. But that is a good place to start. Get you $300 and get you a Chromebook. Get you $300 or $400, $500, get you a good desktop. Use the big screen TV, okay, over there, but get you a next side, the 23-inch or the 32-inch, and have you a good monitor and a good setup. Oh yeah, baby, there's the way. Get you a good wood table and make you an office even if it's in the corner of your bedroom, start there. Start where you start. So number two, a good working phone with business apps, including money apps, multiple ways to get money. Number three, no website, no problem. You should have a website eventually. You'll grow to that, but make sure you have a bio link page, at least somewhere for people to contact you. A link site, Linktree, Solo.to. There's a multiplicity of them, so that you can actually go there one place, Linktree / and then put your name in. Mine is at JuliaAKRoyston.com. That's my bio link page. When you go there, look at it's freebie from me to you. Go to JuliaAKRoyston.com. That's my bio link page. That has all my online stores, my websites, my social media, all in one place. Now I have multiple online stores, have multiple websites, but if anything happened, I at least have that bio link page. So if you're not quite there yet to get a whole website done and they charge too much, okay, save your coins, but at least have something electronic. Carve you a little niche, a little piece of the World Wide Web for you to be on. Okay, number one, reflect, determine what your wants and needs are, whether that's just career wise or whether that's business wise, whether it's personally wise. Get you a good working phone. That crack phone, well, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Save for you a good working phone. Make sure it has business apps and especially money apps, ways to get money. No website, no problem. Get you a bio link page, Linktree, Solo.to. I have both of those. And of course, as I said before, JuliaAKRoyston.com. Good graphics set. Good graphics set. Now, if you need a good graphics set, if you need with headshot, a good social media, your Facebook page banner thing, get with me. Go to talkwithroyston.com and let's have a conversation about what you need for some good graphics that you can use over and over again until you get developed to that space. You can't use Canva, okay, but we at least have to have some good graphics, because good graphics is like business gold. You eventually have to get where you're designing good graphics and then you move forward, okay? So good graphics, and we can find you somebody to create some graphics. I have graphics people. I can, we can help work that out. Now I can't turn you over to my people, but we can get some good graphics done, because I know everybody's doing what they can do, and I get that. But you eventually got to move on up a little higher. Get you a good headshot that's not in your car. Yeah, I've done that. I've done recordings in my car and will always do that. But eventually you're going to need a professional headshot to go on a flyer, to be a guest on somebody's podcast, to be a guest on somebody's live stream, to be a guest on TV, to be a guest. I don't know where, honey, we never know. God has more in store in 2024, but we got to be ready for it. We got to get prepared for it. Okay. So good graphics set, your headshot done. You don't have a photographer, we can find you one in your area so you can get a good headshot. Worst comes to worst, go find a good white wall with some good lighting and have your friend on one of them very expensive $800 to $1,500 phones take a good headshot of you. Well lit, face beat, and let's go. Let's make it happen. Otherwise, you might need to get on a plane, train, or automobile to get to a good photographer to be able to do that. You say you called to be a millionaire. You say, God has said, well, you're going to have to invest in yourself. You're going to have to invest in you to be ready for that, right? Little by little. Don't, as they say, don't break the bank. Don't have no food in the refrigerator for it. But little by little, you know where you can cut. You know where you can eliminate. You know what things you can stop doing so that you can be ready for that next level. All right. And then more products, more profits. Write the book that builds the brand. So, I don't have to talk about that. I've written 90. I got 89 up on Amazon. I got one more to get done before the end of January just to upload. I just got to finish it and put it up there of my own. But a book, I'm going to give you 7. A book, an ebook, a journal, a workbook, a workshop, a course, and an event. That's just 7. There's more of them. I have a whole lot more of them. Between videos, audios, a whole electronic course, there's many, many, many more. but start there. More products, more profits. Okay, it's a difference in going to an event and you have one book to sell versus somebody who has 5 books to sell, or 10 books to sell, or 20 books to sell, or me who has multiple tables to sell. Okay, so more products, more profits. You need help with that? Go to talkwithroyston.com and let's have a conversation, or go to Julia Royston's store, and that's my online store. And I have product creation there. Write the book that builds the brand. Write that book now. I got plenty of ways to help you and tools to help you. If you need one-on-one sessions, if you need a group coaching session, I have a new class coming up. Write that book now. 5-week boot camp starts on January 11th. We get started next Thursday. You in? Come on in. Go to RoystonClasses.com. The boot camp starts on January 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. RoystonClasses.com. That is my group coaching. That will be multiple people in it. But I do offer at that same link, RoystonClasses.com, individual writing sessions where you pay for them up front and then you're able to schedule them and you have me all to yourself. Ha! So go to RoystonClasses.com. Come on. More products we have, more things we have to sell. That's a part of your side hustle. That's also a part of your ministry. That's a part of your purpose. That's a part of your destiny. That's a part of your legacy that you leave. The things that God has placed in your heart, the expertise that you have, the experience you have needs to be written down so that the next generation, because success, Tony Robbins says, success leaves clues. Last but not least, and then I've got one more thing to share, then I'm going to shut on up. Backup to the backup to the backup. Once you get to producing many, many products, people feel like I'm all about having the technology. It's National Technology Day, and I'm jumping in the end right before I get ready to go to bed, and you will too later on. But having the backup to the backup to the backup, okay? So even though you have a laptop and you saved your documents on that laptop, you need an external drive or somewhere else to save it, to have it. You also, I even just saw somebody saying their external drive crashed. Yep, that is a possibility. Technology is not always perfect. So you need a backup to the backup to the backup. I also suggest that if you have a Gmail account, you have at least, I think it's 15 gig. We start off with storage. Oh, I pay for extra storage, terabyte and more storage, so that I'll have something in the cloud. My photos are in the Google Cloud. I connect that to my phone so that excuse me, I cannot tell you how many years of storage I have. I probably have back to, I don't know, 2012, 2013 of photos that are in the cloud that are not on like my mother, hers is on her iPad. Okay. She's going to have to either get rid of or pay for more storage. But that's the beauty of cloud storage. But having a backup to the backup. Now, for me as a business owner, it's imperative that I have a backup to my tax data, my people's manuscripts and all that I have as a backup. They are stored. They have to be. I'm just doing that as a business owner. It's just a part of what I do. It's a part of me doing business. So therefore, I can't shop up with all my profits. I have to realize technology has to be an intricate part of what I do. Not only just for my 90 books, but for the other 300 and some that I've published, over 400 books. So, it's a lot of technology that I need. So you have to determine what your emphasis is going to be. And technology is a key part of your infrastructure. Now, we're not even talking about social media. We haven't even gotten into that part. I'm just talking about the technology that you use to create and operate your business, your career, and your life. Okay. So having a backup to the backup so you don't have to recreate the wheel every time something happens or every time something changes. You do not have to do that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So I hope that's been helpful to you. I do want to send you to one more site. So this is something I did some time ago, and I'm going to be rolling out even more products and services that the Book Business Boss Consulting Group is going to be doing. But if you go to YouTube and the channel, I'll change the name of it, but it's Ann Royal 5026. That's Ann Royal 5026. That is 100 ways. I did 100 videos, 100 ways to be a book business boss. I can't even believe I did it. And I did one a day. The last 100 days of the year, I did one a day. That's a hint for somebody. Take that idea and run on with it. But they're still there. And all the 100 ways are still applicable for today. Okay. So as you're getting started in your year, that's my free gift to you. Go to YouTube and then put in at Ann Royal 5026, and you'll find 100 videos of 100 ways to be a book business boss. That's my gift to you. That if you want to spend time investing and people like, oh, I don't have the money. There you go. There's my free gift to you to spend time. Now, if you do have problems and you have issues and you say, let's have a conversation. Talk with Royston.com and I'll let you know what next steps are on what you need. Okay. And where we need to go from there and what we need to do from there and how much of that's going to cost. Because I am in business for real. I am a for-profit company. So, but I'd be happy to help you, at least point you in the right direction. Something that I don't do, I'll be happy to help you and connect you to who you need. So 100 ways to be a book business boss. Go to youtube.com and put in Ann Royal 5026. That is my book business boss channel. I'll probably be changing that very soon, but that's the link for right now. So I hope that helps. Again, a reminder, the 5-week boot camp comes up January the 11th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To register, RoystonClasses.com. Send that link to a friend. Tell somebody else. Tell a neighbor. Girl, I don't need no, I don't have nobody help me. Don't say that. Don't tell that lie. Right now, it will cost you and it will require an investment, but no cross, no crown, no investment. How you going to be a rewarder and enjoy the benefits of what you sowed? You sowed, you're going to reap it. You're going to reap a harvest, but you can't reap a harvest if you don't sow anything. So RoystonClasses.com. We start on January the 11th. If you're not available for January the 11th, just do RoystonClasses.com and I offer one-on-one sessions. So you pay for the session, then schedule the session on my calendar, and let's go. And let's have a conversation. Everything is recorded. You receive the recording, the replay within 48 hours after the session, and it's yours for life. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. I hope that helps you. Coming up also, I'll be back on in the morning at 9:30 a.m. Sunday mornings, y'all know I go live at 9:30 a.m. I'll be back on January 23rd. Louisville Independent Business Alliance will be at Melwood Center. Be sure and meet us there. I think it's like 12 to 2, but it's usually held during lunchtime. And then February, Lord be my helper and keeper. It's not a snowstorm. I'll be headed to Chicago February 2nd and 3rd at Malcolm X College, the Black Child Book Fair Tour. I don't know if it's completely sold out yet, but it was getting close last I checked. So if you're a children's book author, be sure and reach out to the blackchildbookfair.com and check in. It is National Technology Day. I'm Dr. Julia Royston. I wanted to come on and just provide some tips and information. I'm always striving to help people get their message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and get their technology together as we move forward with the beginning of the year, really thinking about what that looks like for you, what that needs for you. Some people have gone and rented buildings, brick and mortar. I'm not hating, but I don't need that. Some people have gone and done shared office space. I'm good. I can work out of my house. But what I have invested in is the infrastructure and the technology I need to take my business to the next level and be able to handle the information and handle the business operations of the day as I go through the day. So I hope what I've said has been helpful. Go watch the replay. I am super excited for all what God has going on. Again, for those, my gift to you is 100 ways to be a book business boss. Go to YouTube and then put in Ann Royal in the search up top. The channel is Ann Royal 5026 and be able to find 100 videos. Yep, you didn't mishear me. There are 100. I remember recording. I remember changing clothes, changing outfits, the whole 9 yards, changing jewelry to do 100 days and 100 ways to be a book business boss. Help you get your year started off right. Help you get your business started off right. If you need me, you know how to find me. Talkwithroyston.com. Let's have a conversation. You'll have my undivided attention. We meet via Zoom. We record it. You have the replay. I know what I said. You know what you said and what your needs are. And we hope to be able to help you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. You all be blessed. Lord be my helper and keeper. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hey, love, how you doing? Mr. Anderson, we need to have a conversation. I need to see you get on my calendar very soon. But I'll send you a link. You be blessed, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You all be blessed. Bye-bye.